All right, thank you so much for staying with us. We carry on with the conversation we've been having on Her Say Tonight with Asunta Wagura, who is the Executive Director KAWAC, that is KACB World Work Alliance in Canada. She has served as Executive Director, Kenya Network of Women with AIDS, and of course, she is an anti-HIV AIDS crusader. Asunta, thank you for staying with us. We carry on with our conversation. And you started by telling us that you're a mother of 5 boys, Asunta, by the way. And I'm also aware that you became the first person in Kenya to publicly declare that you gave birth to an HIV negative baby. I mean, Asunta, how was that for you when it happened and you were able to verify that your son is actually negative?
Yeah, when was that? Yeah, I think in living with the HIV, I later realized I have only one life to live, and life is not a rehearsal, like that it is wrong now, you come back and do it right. So I have only one life to live. And then the next thing I wanted, remember when I told you my dreams was once to have a family. So I badly needed a family. I wanted a family, my own family. So I decided I want to conceive and get a baby. And yeah, that was a package of another drama. Because you see, I was public. No man wants to be associated with me. And because I declared publicly, it meant the person coming on board had to be known. So when I said I want someone, I think I put it in the papers that I am looking for someone.
Yes,
And
and pause Asunta, kwa sababu nilikuwa nikuulize. I mean, you actually did an advert on the dailies saying that unatafuta mtu. Asunta.
Natafuta mtu wa kuzaa na yeye, si mambo mingi.
Hebu tuambie, hiyo ilienda aje?
It was a drama. And then I think I got like almost 300 responses.
Wow. And you put it out that you're positive, Asunta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I put out I was HIV. I put out my CD4 count. And I wanted someone not below this number of CD4 count. Because again, I don't want to get reinfected and all that, this kind of stuff. So people responded, some HIV positive, others negative. And the others said, oh, yeah, me, I want just to have the baby and get away. You know, there were so many things. And finally, I didn't pick one. I had to go for another way of getting someone.
Which was?
I picked someone by name Richard. He had proposed some times earlier, and I had dismissed him because unajua tu ile kuchagua. But then I said, oh, I think better this one than the whole crowd. Unless I had a panel to choose for me, I could not make a decision. So this one guy didn't mind. And we went ahead and tried to conceive. I didn't know I was past the conception time. So that was another handle now. Going to look for fertility treatment, doctors don't know what to attend you when you have HIV. Yeah. And they think because you have HIV, you shouldn't be thinking of getting a baby. And yeah, that was another journey. But finally, I got one doctor who agreed to assist me. And I think I worked with him like 1 or 2 years. And I got my baby Joshua. Joshua is 17 years. Was 17 years yesterday.
Oh, wow. 17 years. Wow. Yeah. A belated happy birthday to him.
Yeah. And the people really talked to me out of that. Relatives, people in big positions and all that. And you see, mothers who had more than 5 children, they're talking me out of it. I think the more they talked me out of it, the more I became determined. The more I became, I'm going to get this child. And I went ahead, and the media was waiting. And then, oh God, the devil was talking to me. I said, now you will see. You'll see stuff. You will see hot stuff. And then the other side, God is telling me, I'm with you. I say, oh, now what will happen? So I'm taking Joshua for a HIV test. And I'm talking to God, I'm telling God, now God, the whole world is waiting to see how you fail me. So I go and take him 2 weeks, that looked like 2 decades. The result came. They were negative. I didn't know how to shout like he's negative, he's negative,
Wow.
he's negative. I think that was the greatest thing that happened. My firstborn Peter, he's about 33 now. Peter aliepuka tu tuseme aliepuka kwa kibahati because I'd said before I die I must see how my child looked like. That's how I got Peter. But luckily Peter tested negative also because maybe by then the virus haikuwa imekomaa sana. But then after Joshua, I got another boy, and people are still talking. Then I got 20 boys.
Wow. All of them
Mm.
negative.
Yeah, so my house is full of boys. I sound like I'm on pulpit, but that's my happiness.
Wow, I like that, Asunta. I like that. So time is not on our side. We have about 20 or less than 20 minutes left.